Hello, welcome to the Met Office weekend forecast, and in fact the forecast for the rest of 2017. Certainly plenty of weather to talk about as we close out the year. Big contrast this weekend up and down the country. Increasingly mild temperatures in the south, but with strong winds and bouts of rain. However, in the north it will be the cold air that we're all talking about, particularly on Friday when snow warnings are in force. It could be the coldest night of the year so far as we begin Friday, -13 or lower possible in the north of Scotland. Brutally cold air also on the other side of the pond, Canada and the US, seeing this big cold plunge. Now, there are those who say that when it's cold on the other side of the Atlantic, we get the snow a few days later. It's not strictly true. We're currently getting our cold air from the north, but this will impact our weather because as this cold air plunges into the Atlantic, the temperature contrast drives a powerful jet stream. Fast-flowing winds high in the sky that tend to pick up low-pressure systems and direct them towards us. And as the jet stream picks up energy, well, it will throw weather systems our way over the next few days. And the first one brings a bout of rain in from the west. And as that rain bumps into cold air, from the North Midlands up to the central lowlands and for Northern Ireland, we're likely to see some significant snowfall for a time. Now, in these places, during Friday morning, we'll see some snow at lower levels and several centimetres of snow building up over the higher ground. That could cause disruption to transport and to power supplies, a yellow warning in force. But the main cause for concern is for this part of northern England, the Peak District, and for southern parts of the Pennines. Here, we're likely to see 5 to 10 centimetres widely, up to 15 centimetres locally. And those kinds of snow amounts at this time on Friday could cause significant disruption to transport, to power supplies, and even cut off local communities. An amber warning in force. The worst of the snow occurs during Friday morning, but it will push its way northwards into central Scotland for a time before petering out. The far north of Scotland after an icy start. It's a nice day here, but it's the wind in southern England and Wales that will be the main feature here, blowing in heavy showers, strong gusts, and even some thunderstorms. Another weather system sweeps across the country Friday night and into the start of Saturday, bringing with it thick, low cloud, gloomy skies and some damp weather as well. And the rain, again, likely to be snow over the hills of the north, perhaps for a time at lower levels as well before it clears into the north of Scotland. Strong winds again across southern parts of England and perhaps some more persistent rain for a time in the far south. But here it will be very mild, 13 or 14 degrees. Powerful jet stream continues to dominate our weather as we go through into New Year's Eve, driving weather systems our way. And again, first thing, New Year's Eve, we're likely to see a spell of rain crossing the country, giving some hill snow in the north. But once more, big temperature contrast, cold in the north, very mild in the south. And as we count down to the big night, it's likely to be increasingly clear in the east, but with heavy showers in the west. And for all of us, a strong breeze to blow in 2018. Strong breeze high in the sky continues to dominate our weather as we begin the new year. The jet stream driving low pressure after low pressure after low pressure. So, new year, but same kind of unsettled weather. One difference, though, is that we'll start off with brighter skies on New Year's Day before increasingly wet and windy weather sweeps in. And for all of us, the southwesterly breeze will return those temperatures to average on New Year's Day. But the southwesterly breeze, well, it could pick up some significant strength in the south and bring the risk of gales for a time. Some uncertainty about the strength of those winds on New Year's Day at the time being. But plenty going on over the next few days, and I'm sure there'll be more weather to talk about as we head into 2018. So, as always, if you want more detail on the local weather where you are or any weather warnings as they are updated, then you can always head to our website, download our app, or follow us on social media. Happy New Year.